Hello everyone and welcome back to the Black Mesa playthrough. Today we are going to be continuing on through play Unforeseen Consequences. Now this is going to be a lot of fun because we actually get to play through the whole thing. I mean, not what am I saying? We get to play through the get to the part where we actually get to do some more interesting stuff than just walk through. I mean, even though more interesting might be the correct term, but man, it's still really cool getting to play through this.
Listen, I tried to warn you.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create one. By Schrodinger's cat, he's alive.
Gordon! Thank God for that hazard suit. All the phones are out. I can't reach anyone in the facility. We need to get to the surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger is there. My God.
Fascinating.
We can't afford to waste time. Believe me, for the retro scanner. I'm certain the rest of the science team will help you along the way.
I wonder if this is Lamar.
Keep that suit on until you're in the clear. You hear me?
Then again, I wonder how long headcrabs live. Because I kind of have a feeling that headcrabs don't live all that long. Yeah, and now here's one of the big changes of the game. So there are zombies that can actually attack you way sooner, and as we are about to see, so there are actually enemies a lot sooner. Oh, that's really cool detail right there. And as we can see, there is no crowbar. What is this? But it was a design decision based off the fact that they kind of wanted to make it a little more cinematic. Oops. Alright, sorry about that. Cough.
Gordon? Gordon! Man, am I glad to see you. What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms? Yeah, let's go.
Ask you to follow me.
That's right. Child time's over. Back home.
Alright, we'll have to come over this way. Alright, come on, kill him. Cool thing is, let me see where it is. They do give you flares. I guess they don't have them right now. You do get flares later on that you can actually use. I say later on, they should be right around here. Pick up a flare. Use some these flares right here. Light the zombies on fire. That's how you defend yourself.
Sorry, Doc.
Keep up, Mr. Security Guard. I need you. Shoot him.
Jesus, this place is in bad shape. I think I just got a promotion.
wonder if there is a way to put up the fire, because otherwise you just have to sprint by and take a little bit of damage. Oh well.
This shit is something out of a sci-fi. I got your back. See you later. You be careful in there, Doc.
I'll be careful, don't worry. Light them on fire. Here, these. Nope, not the cup flare. Head on out, let him take care of those guys. Head on over here. Oh, these are. Wait for the zombie to die. Oh, you can't. Go up right there. Not exactly the most efficient way to do it, but still cool little zombie there. And over here. Rush over this way. Oh, there is no battery pack. Doesn't want to get changed. Huh. Oh, right. They don't do the battery pack because they give you the suit charge right there. That's probably why. And they actually give you the battery pack somewhere else. So you get about the same amount of suit in this as you do in the original. But you just don't quite get it in the same way. Okay. Oh, we missed the crowbar. You stay here.
Excuse me. You know where to find me.
Alright, yeah, you stay there. Kill those zombies. I believe it's... Wait, where... Ah, it's down there. No, we already came that way. Hold on, where is it? Oh, it's not till the next section. That's right. I was confused. Wasn't quite sure. Come here. Where's the guard? Come back here.
Lead the way, sir.
Follow me. Don't get eaten by that zombie. Alright.
I'm not going anywhere. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, I'm gonna try to call for help.
Yeah, there we go. Sure
You
is.
gotta get to the admin office upstairs. There's got to be somebody there who can fix this. Come in, anybody. This is Sector C, anomalous material.
I got attacked by the head crab there, but that's fine. Good job. You didn't get eaten. I like to think that that guy's gonna survive. Probably won't, but I like to think that he will. This is where you get the crowbar. So grab it out of here. Pretty cool things right here. Rip him. Come over here and burn that zombie. What's wrong with... Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, that was awesome. Alright. Put this in. So yeah, Black Mesa, really cool. That's one of the big changes that they made is the crowbar placement. You get it quite a bit later. Same thing with the gun. Like as you know, you don't usually get the pistol right in off that security guard's body. You don't get that in this one, however, you get it a little bit later. Don't recall if there's anything of importance in here. Aha, battery pack. One battery pack. So overall, some really cool, like that. These are relatively minor changes, but and obviously right here, you usually would go through there. They changed some of the pathing through the levels, basically. Oh wow! Ow! 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 Kind of hate having to go back to the loading screens because the loading screens are quite long for this, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I'm going to come back here and heal back up because, ow, that hurt. Wasn't really expecting that. Whoa. Body's disappeared. Oh, well. Move back on through here. But as I was saying, they changed the time, the pacing of when you get certain weapons. And I don't particularly have a problem with... I don't really have a problem with that. I don't... I'm one of the people who, obviously, I still really like the original game, but so I wouldn't necessarily say I think it's better or worse. I would just say it's... I like this part. This is all pretty much all brand new added stuff all in here. Again, I don't really have a problem with this, but I mean, and I kind of understand to some degree why they made some changes. But that said, I mean, I don't know. I like the originals a lot. I like this fine as well. But I would say, like, I really like the level design. That death's a lot funnier. Ow. There's the G-Man right there. The Hound dies. My head crap. Got him. Is anything of interest in there? Gonna go ahead and save. Yeah, they changed the pathing through here, of course. Now I'm playing pretty badly right here. In fact, I'm going to reload that save so that I do that better. And of course, like I said, this isn't a one-life run. This is just me playing through the game as I would normally. Now, normally I generally don't reload saves unless I die, but for the sake of, since I'm recording, I don't want to, you know, be stuck doing a lot, replaying stuff because I died stupidly.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I know where you can find more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door. Aim for the carapace!
Minor lacerations detected.
Alright, let's bring the scientist along.
Lead the way, good sir.
Go.
Don't you think we should wait here for a while?
Nah. Alright, let's see.
hydroxyl groups and alcohol. You know where to find me. All right, I'm ready.
Huh. Unfortunately, it does not look like you can have them give you a little health boost like in the original.
Oh, safe haven.
Now, you do get the grenades a lot sooner than you used to.
At any rate,
So, take a look at our pistol. So I have to say, it's going to be pretty fun now that we actually have some guns.
I've had my fill of excitement today. You're welcome to stay if you want.
Now, the main other thing is the pistol. It's going to be interesting to see. Alright. I'm curious to see if those actually watched you. Can't go through there, but you go through here now. More health. A couple changes. You can't reload your pistol whenever you like in the original. Guns, of course, handle quite differently. One of the things one of the little details I find really cool is you'll notice you'll get blood on your hands over time. And I think it eventually wears off, but I don't know. That's just a really cool little detail to me. Also really cool details. Of course, this actually was all in the original Half-Life, but it was harder to tell just due to the character models. But obviously you can tell that these are the enslaved Vortigons. As you see, we have the...
Gordon, is that you? Is it safe? Ah!
There's usually a health station in the original. Also, no head crab at the bottom. Or, of course, some barnacles here, where there usually aren't any. And a zombie. There we go. Oh, zombies can't swim. That's cool. You know? Actually. What is it? Aha! Now, however, we are going to go do a bit of exploring down here. So I'm willing to bet that there is some sort of secret around here. Maybe, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, no secret. Just me. A little bit disappointed by that. I was hoping there might be some sort of secret area. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Aha, there we go. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. And you actually regain health from just drowning. That's interesting. I don't recall that being in the base Half-Life 2, but it could be. Might be. I don't know. Been a while since I played Half-Life 2. I will, of course, be playing Half-Life 2 at some point. Now, one I think is a missed detail, which would have made this so awesome, is that when you're swimming in water, it washes your hands off of the blood and stuff. That'd be just a cool little detail. Obviously, didn't do that. It's not a big problem. Now, this is also another significant change. They added in this area right here, which is really cool, but they also changed how you do it. Because that doesn't work. Instead, they give you a little jumping puzzle. Which, again, I don't really care. This is like, to me, this is really cool and refreshing, because it's like I'm playing the basic thing of Half-Life, but it's a little different, and it's kind of fun. because I'm going to do it. Now, that said, I honestly don't know how I would recommend playing this. Like, I don't know if I would recommend playing if you're just in it purely for the story aspect and you don't care anything about like the gameplay of the original Half-Life. I would say, but you just want it for the story because you like the story of Half-Life 2 or something, and you want to, be able to play the story, but you don't want to have to go and play either Half-Life Source or Half-Life the original. I would say, generally speaking, I would say this is probably would be a good way of doing it just for the story elements. That said, I don't know. I don't think I could say completely that this is okay. Is how I would recommend. Music's kicking in. Alright. I shut up there so that you could all hear the music. The music's quite good. I enjoy it a lot. But as I was saying, I don't know. I'm in two minds because I'm really enjoying this a lot. I really like the Black Mesa. A lot of work and effort was put into this, and I really appreciate that, all the hard effort. And I also really I'm having a lot of fun with it. But that said, I'm in two minds because I really like a lot of the little details and stuff, but at the same time, I think a lot of my enjoyment is coming out of, like I said, because it is basically Half-Life, but it's different. And also, I think to some degree, some of the yeah, it'd be cool if you washed washed your hands off when you're in the water. So like when you came back up the water, it changes from having blood on the hands and guns and stuff. But either way, minor little thing that would just cool detail I'd like to see. But as I was saying, but one of the things I would say I would really like to see is, I mean, not like to see, let me think, regain my train of thought. One of the things, I don't know if I would recommend, I don't know, because if you're in it just for the story, like, obviously this is a more modern way of getting the story of the original Half-Life, but at the same time, I would kind of say that you're kind of missing out on some of the details, because part of the thing that was so cool about the original, particularly in keeping in mind comparing the original, like going back and playing the original, having played Half-Life 2, because I actually think there's quite a few people, from what I've talked to some people, there's a decent number of people who've played Half-Life 2, but never played the original. So, I would kind of say, first look it up. Oops. Or not. Just barely able to do it. And you also notice this cool little detail. They made it, since in Half-Life you can actually like move objects. If they just kept everything the same, you would have been able to jump up there and avoid having to swim around. So they actually put a little they made it hard. They made it specifically designed level so you can't do that. Keeping in mind, obviously this is in the source engine and you can manipulate stuff. But as I was saying, if you're someone who's never played the original Half-Life, but you played Half-Life 2 and you want to kind of get the story of Half-Life, I would kind of say, like, I guess this would kind of be good for that, but at the same time, while I do think it's cool, all of the little small details, like having the, like, Dr. Kleiner and Dr. Vance in the, in the original Half-Life, cool little changes there, Hi, little bull squid. I still would have to say that I'd still recommend playing the original first, because I like, as someone who's played the original Half-Life a lot, I think it's cool to have the little, like, kind of retroactively have the little nods from Half-Life 2 with its more kind of explicit, it has a story. The original Half-Life, it had a story, but it didn't. It didn't have a story in the sense of what we think of modern games of having a story. It was very unique in that, and that's one of the things I love about it. So I would kind of say that, to some degree, I think the original would, like, playing the original would give you a better sense of the story for it than Black Mesa. Even though Black Mesa is really good and really fun, and I would still say, I would recommend Black Mesa. It's really good and a lot of fun. Oops. Black Mesa is a lot of fun and really cool, but that's for me. But that's also me saying that as someone who's played the original Half-Life a lot. So I would kind of have to say I've got to recommend it as play the original first and then play Black Mesa. That's how I would recommend. Oops. That's how I would recommend playing it, because Black Mesa is really worth playing. But it's really worth playing, but I still have to kind of recommend playing it in order of playing the original first and then playing through Black Mesa. That's how I would recommend playing it. Me personally, but I don't know, it's just kind of, I guess I kind of made my point, but I guess kind of what I'm saying in all of it is, while Black Mesa is really cool and stuff, I think it's cooler for, and will be more enjoyable for someone who's played the original, more so than someone who's coming in, never having played the original Half-Life, but you're wanting kind of, like, to see what it is. Because I also think, like, a lot of the stuff that makes Black Mesa cool, like I said, is the little nods here and there to the original game. And to me, that's why I really enjoy it. That's what I think is really fun and really cool about it. So that's kind of what I would say to that. But moving back on, oh, that's a really cool little detail because the cloth falls down and stuff. That's a little thing I forgot to point out earlier. Yeah, here we are. We're going to be moving into Office Complex. So I'm going to go ahead and break this episode off here. I know it wasn't a super long episode, but I kind of wanted to go in, and this is as far as I played. So from here on out, I'm playing it blind. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, partly because I'm so excited to actually get to play more of Black Mesa. Because despite what I said just a moment ago about, still saying that you should play the original first, this is so much fun, and I'm having so much fun playing it. But I would still kind of stand by like what I said. Play the original Half-Life first, or Half-Life Source, and I'm including that because Half-Life Source is just kind of a graphical update. It's the exact same game as the original. It's just there's no difference in movement or gameplay or anything like that. It's exactly the same. It's just it looks nicer, and you can get it on Steam. I think you may actually be able to get the original on Steam too. I don't know, but I know you can get Half-Life Source on Steam for sure. And play it first. Play the original or the Half-Life Source, HD remake, quote unquote. Play it first, and then come and enjoy Black Mesa, because I really think that for me, I definitely think that I'm enjoying Black Mesa a lot, largely due to the fact that I've played the original and I know a lot of the details of the original and stuff, and so having the little nods here and there in Black Mesa is what makes it really fun and really cool to play. So I would like to think that that may be how it is for a lot of other people. So I would say, like I said, play the original first, then come and enjoy Black Mesa, because I think you will enjoy Black Mesa a lot more having come from playing the original. Thanks everyone for watching, and be sure to check back for the next episode. And of course all the other videos that I do. But, till next time.